Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, joined here my co-hosts, James, Canter, and JoJo. And, buddy, do we have some shit to talk about? I want to start out with fucking Outlast Trials. Was that beta fucking phenomenal? I mean,
it was good.
A game development company that strictly just makes solo player scary games and then comes out with this like 4-player fucking survival. I mean, it was so good. It was so good. Like, there's gonna be a video up. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this month for sure, and it will be on a Friday, where you will see mine, James, and JJ's first playthrough on one of the trials. And my God, like my adrenaline was on fucking 100 the entire goddamn time we were playing. Like, it was fucking crazy. And like, I hope we don't have any issues, because like the enemies definitely fucking hang full ass dong out there. Like, that game has no chill when it comes to nudity. Like, Dick was just flopping around as he's chasing me and shit. It was pretty crazy. So, but man, dude, like they pushed the beta back a couple times, and I was worried that the game just wasn't going to be good. But I mean, they had so many things they put in there, like when you're in a lobby, you can sit down at a table and have somebody else sit down across from you at the table, and you could fucking like ask them to arm wrestle you. And it's not like just like tapping the button as fast. Like, you have to do these series of different things, and then when that level's done, you're moving on to the next one. And so like, if someone finishes it before you, or if like they do it without fucking it up, then like you slowly start to win. Like, it just slowly starts. Like, it was really, really fucking cool. So they had shit like that going on. For those of you who played Outlast and didn't get to play the beta, in the original games, you can't hurt anybody, you can't do anything like that. In this, it's kind of the same. And by what I mean by kind is like you actually get to pick loadouts. So you go in, like the story of Outlast, the original game. We'll just pick the original game. You're a reporter that's going to a rundown insane asylum because people are saying that there's still shit operating with inside at night. So you're going to go check it out. You get locked in there, and you're with all these fucking like crazy ass people that are fucking hunting you down, trying to fucking kill you. They're also naked. Everybody's naked in this fucking game. They're also naked. And fucking all you have is your camera that has night vision, and your batteries keep running out. So that's all you have. You have to keep constantly putting in more fucking batteries whenever you find them, and then you can hide. That's it. You can hide under a bed or in closets and shit like that. That's all you can do. You cannot fight back. In this one, it's the same thing, except the where I guess we're just a bunch of homeless people is kind of the thing that I got from that. They just went around and kind of just picked us up off the street and surgically put night vision goggles on our face. So, and we have like this battery strapped to our fucking chest that powers them that we have to constantly keep switching out when we fucking find it and shit. And they're putting us through like all these fucking trials, and like they have this door that's like to freedom is what they call it, or paradise or something like that. And you run to go to paradise, and the door just closes before you can even get close enough every single time. And it's like, you haven't been conditioned enough yet and shit like that. It's a weird fucking game, but it's fucking creepy as fuck, dude. And so you have that, but you get to pick these loadouts. And so like one of the loadouts which we didn't use is the stun loadout, where like you can stun somebody with this object, and it helps you get away, but then they get enraged for a short amount of time where they can walk twice as fast and hit twice as hard. So I was like, well, that's kind of that fucking dual-edged sword. Like, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing yet, you might not want to pick that one just yet. So we picked, I think you had the or the X-ray vision.
X-ray,
James.
yeah.
And then JJ had the medic grenade, and then I had the stun mines. And the stun mines are so much fun. Like, it's basically this mine you put down, and it takes a while for it to come back. So you put one down, and then that's cooldown for like fucking 80 seconds or some shit. But you put one down, and then whenever they step on it, it shoots like all this like ink in their fucking face, and then smoke goes fucking everywhere. So that was pretty fucking fun. And then what he could do is he could look through like walls and doors and shit and tag people for us, so we knew where the fuck they were at. Because trust me, your night vision runs out quickly, and whenever you can't fucking see, having James sitting there tagging the people so you could just sit in the dark and not have to worry about it. But oh man, dude, the first mission we did was called the Snitches Get Stitches or something like that. So and it was the police trial. It's the first one you go to. So you go to this police station, and there's this warden who just loves torturing the fuck out of people. Like that's what he fucking lives for, is just torturing people. And he's got this snitch that's going to give up information about the company that we're with or whatever. So our job is to go get him and get him to the execution chamber and kill him, so that way the snitch can't give out the information. Meanwhile, this fucking Morden's just like fucking poking him with this electric poker and shit, and fucking cutting him up and stuff like that. Like there's snitch that's like carved into his chest and shit. He's all fucked up. And like it was crazy, dude. There was so much stuff. Like we had to find these keys to open these doors.
Oh, that shit was brutal.
And like I kid you not, there's this body that's laying on a desk, and they all have like these little symbols painted on their chest to let you know which one they were. So we had to look for the right symbols, and the head is cut clean off, and I had to take my hand and shove it in through the throat to dig all the way down to get this key and pull it back out. And like there were multiple different bodies that had different wounds that you had to go in through. Like the first one JJ did, he had to go in through the stomach and up towards the fucking heart to grab the fucking key that was in there. It's crazy. Meanwhile, these fucking enemies are just free roaming, looking for you the entire time. And the worst one is this little skinny fucker who sprays you with this gas that just fucks with your sanity. So your dude starts freaking the fuck out, and then this nightmarish creature just spawns out of the ground and follows you everywhere. And if he hits you, it fucking hurts. But you don't see shit correctly at all the entire time.
Yeah,
like
you're all
fucked
fuzzy up. And
yeah, it's like it's rough to like tell where the fuck you're going. If there's other enemies in front of you, you won't see them. They just fucking smack the shit out of you. Like it's fucking insane, dude. Like there was so much shit going on. It was oh man. There's this one spot that I hope fucking JJ fucking puts in there whenever he's fucking editing it, where I was trying to start this generator and I had to run because the warden was there. And then fucking James and JJ come up and jump on the generator and try to get it fucking started. I was like, he's around here, he's around here. And so I literally just got hit by the warden. And I see James back up into this corner and JJ back up to the other corner. And that was the corner I just got hit in. And here comes the warden around. And he just smacks the shit out of JJ. And I was like, I was just there. And I just, like, literally, they're all just quiet, just sitting in this corner. The room is pitch black. And you just see me put on my night vision. And you just see the warden come walk. And then he just stops and goes, huh? And then, BAM! Smacks the shit out of JJ. Oh, God. But fucking the one that I know for sure he's going to put in there because fucking James died fucking laughing at it was we had this fucking box that I was looking at. It was on this fucking table, and there was this fucking dude just sitting next to the fucking table on the fucking ground, just arms folded up and his legs and shit. And I guess I got too close and he didn't like that. So I'm in the middle of just of trying to fucking say what I'm saying because I think it's something that needs to be said as far as to move forward. So I'm like, oh, well, if we do this, I'm explaining something. And this dude just jumps up and smacks the shit out of me.
Slaps the shit out of him.
Not even a fucking boss or a fucking mob. He's like, nothing. I just got too close to him. And then he just sat right back down.
No aggression outside of that. He just got too close and he stood up and just bitch slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And I hope he puts my perspective in because like it's just like he sits back down.
Yeah, just sat right back down. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't even fucking see him there. But there's some interesting shots in there, so I wonder how that's gonna do on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be a good game whenever.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they already have like 6 fucking trials in the demo. You couldn't play them, but you only play the first one. But they have 6 trials that are already loaded into the game, and they plan on releasing more when it actually releases. They said they would like to have it where it's like at 10. These trials weren't short. Like there was a lot of shit we had to figure out and puzzles and shit to solve. And like you had to use constant teamwork. Like there was only one way to get into this fucking room, and fucking James had to like fucking throw me over the fucking wall and then fucking throw someone else over the wall so that way we could get the fucking door to unlock from the other side. Like it was pretty cool. A lot of teamwork.
Is it randomly generated at all? Like,
I don't. I mean, they might the mobs might be at different spots, maybe, but no. Like the trial's going to be the same mission all the way through every single time. Would be my guess. Would be my guess. I could be completely wrong. I mean, there's difficulty levels and shit like that too that we didn't even fuck with. I mean, we only had like a day or two with the demo. It was a closed beta, so it wasn't out that long. But
yeah,
it was a lot of fucking fun, dude. It was a lot of fucking fun.
Do know that the mob's pathing was very sporadic. Like it wasn't where you can time it as far as they're gonna walk down there, turn around, and come back. Okay, let's go. It was very sporadic to where he didn't know where they were going to be.
Yeah, you were
So
taking guesses of hopefully I'm not going to
yeah,
get fucked up right here and shit like that. Yeah.
Jeez.
No, but the first
yeah,
guy that we walked into, the dude that's fucking completely fucking nude and is like 8 feet tall, yeah, that dude scared the shit out of me,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It was just so funny because it's like so much stuff was happening, and like there were so many times where like people were fucking like. There's this one scene, and I hope JJ does it from my perspective, where I'm running from the guy, and James jumps in the truck, but or the trunk of this police car, but he doesn't even see me, and I come running around, and I see James from the other side of the car jumping into the trunk, and I was like, "Fuck, that's where I was gonna hide," but I didn't say that, and James is laughing at something completely fucking different. I thought he was laughing at me, so then I'm talking shit to James. James like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It was so funny, dude. It was good. That dude fucked me up. There's literally this spot where like I go to close the door on him. I'm trying to fucking save JJ, and my dude dashes to the other side of the door. So like if you're running, they slide through and close the door behind them. Where if you just run and then stop and then close it, they close it in front of them. So I literally slide through, close the door, and now I'm just staring at him. He smacked me so fucking hard. Then I'm like, open the door. And JJ opens the door. And I get up and go to run around. And he's right by the door. And then fucking smacks me again. I'm like, that's it. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm going to die here. So it was intense. A lot of fun, dude. A lot of fucking fun, though. But Jesus. New World's back. So that happened. The official release of the Fresh Start servers went off very, very well. And I do want to talk about a little bit of the story before we got to the server because James wasn't there and Canter wasn't there. So you guys didn't understand the stress that happened while we were waiting for these servers. So,
I was there.
were you? Yeah, you must have been muted a lot then because I don't remember you fucking like participating in the conversation like at all. Yeah, exactly.
I was at work stressing I wasn't going to get in the same fucking
Right?
server y'all did. That's what I was stressing on.
So when we originally said we were going to do these refresh servers, we knew that like there was going to be a good amount of the company that, you know, our company had died. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Soldier was dead, and it sucked because the game died, and there was nothing we could do about that. And since we left, they had done a lot of things where it got the Final Fantasy 14 treatment without it being 100% the Final Fantasy 14 treatment. And what I mean is they don't have a baller like Yoshi P to come in and make the game fucking amazing, but the game died to the point where the pressure of the game being amazing is not there anymore. So they can actually focus on fixing stuff and making the game actually work versus we got to release new content, we got to release new content, we got to release new content. So shortly after the game died, they stopped releasing bugs that break things, which is, you know, a great fucking step in the right direction. That was the hardest thing for me, was like you get a patch update and you're like, ooh, what's happening in the patch? Can't wait to see. And then it's like, we fixed this, but we also broke this. And it's like, how does that fucking happen? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. We fucking stopped people from duping this, but also, by the way, the store's broken and we don't know why, and it won't be back up for like fucking 4 days. Doesn't even make sense. Not even fucking connected. Doesn't even make sense. Anyways, their code's very fucking sloppy for sure. But it is what it is. So, these Fresh Start servers I was pretty excited about because the biggest issue that I had with New World, even whenever it was popping, was the leveling. Obviously, every MMO is going to be a grind, and I don't think they should ever remove a grind from an MMO because then it's just not an MMO in my opinion anymore. But the hours that it took to get from 0 to 60 with the amount of content that was locked behind 60 was rough. Like anything, like if fucking I'm playing this game and Canter and JoJo and James come on a week later and they want to play and I decided that I was going to take off of work and I grinded all the way to fucking 60, until you guys hit 60, you're not doing anything with me. Like you're just fucking there. You just exist. And there's no point to me go help you besides helping you because it literally does not benefit me at all. So, to where sometimes things do benefit, like gold-wise, no, nothing. You don't get good gold, you don't get good weapon X, you don't get anything for going to those other levels. So, they really kind of fucked themselves doing that. Now, they've changed it. So, it was 150 to 175 hours to get from 0 to 60. Now, it's 25, which is insane. Like, drastically fucking cut. 25 hours, they completely re-kitted the starting missions from 0 to 25. They actually have a story now, which is fucking cool as shit. So Windswords was kind of like it was fun. There were certain things that I thought was kind of cool about it, but if you go to Monarch's Bluff and you start their starter quest, because those are the only two places you could potentially spawn, it's all Arthurian legend. Like the entire, like you literally in and on level 25 killing Sir Gawain. Like 100%. Like you fucking take out Sir Gawain. It's kind of fucking cool. Like there's all this fucking shit going on, and Arthur's name's getting thrown around, and Lancelot's name's getting thrown around. You don't see them, but like all this other shit's going on, and it's just kind of really, really cool. So, so there's that. So we thought realistically 3, maybe 5 of us, and the heat was going to be on because a lot of us wanted to get our own territory and do our own company again, but the grind to get up as high as we did in Soldier was always fucking rough. So I was like, well, why don't we just rebrand? Let's just completely rebrand. We'll get away from Soldier, because that was the first thing. Was like, I started the New World grind, and everybody came, was like, okay, cool, we'll come fucking play with Chris. He wants to stop playing this game. So to me, it was like, I don't know if anybody's sticking around. I'm going to do what's best for me. And so I was like, Soldier is what I fucking go with. It's 587. It's great. Da, 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 da. As things went on, I started to notice, like, we wanted to turn this into this gaming company, or not company, but community, and multiple games to it. And Soldier doesn't mean to everybody what it means to me. Like, it just doesn't. Like, to the person who doesn't play Final Fantasy VII, it's the most basic fucking name you could have for an army. Like, come join Soldier. Like, it just doesn't sound cool at all. So I was like, why don't we go ahead and rebrand? So we sat down for the leadership of the last company and the people who've been running the Discord, and we kind of just, we're throwing stuff out there, and we came up with Seraph's Blade, which I fucking love. It's great. It's a fucking great name. And it took a while for us to get there. We fucking got this baller-ass fucking logo that I found on Etsy and bought, and then we fucking recolored it and shit like that, and it looks fucking amazing. So I was like, with the new company name, new logo, maybe fucking, recruiting and shit will go well. And I was like, I could already tell the other leadership members, like, were instantly behind it. Because, once again, now it meant something to them versus it just being something that was mine. And so I was thinking 3, 5 members at the most would be great before we went to the new server. We had 26 members recruited before the fucking servers even dropped. Before they even dropped, we were recruiting people on Reddit. We were recruiting people on Steam's message board for fucking New World. Like, we were recruiting people all over the fucking place. In the fucking New World Discord. Like, it was crazy. So, I 100% expected me, Tony, JJ, and Steven to be the only people sitting there waiting for a server to drop. Because we had a bunch of people, like James, who were at work and weren't going to be able to get on till later. And we didn't want to leave anybody off because we're like, we don't know how popular this is going to be. We don't know how many people are coming back. We don't know how many people are just going to switch over. We don't know how popular it's going to be, how quickly these servers are going to get locked. So they released 4 flagship servers. And they said that they had servers along with each flagship that they were only going to release if they got capped. And they weren't going to tell us what those names were or anything like that because they didn't know if they were going to have to release them all. So they released Medea first, which was the first flagship. That got capped probably within 30 minutes. And they locked it, and so then they released Sentinel. And Sentinel kind of went to like half pop and then kind of slowed down. And then within the next hour, they released Mindrin, which was the second flagship. That got capped instantly. And then Sentinel got capped instantly as soon as that one got capped. And so then they released Seer. And then they released the third flagship, which was Devourer. That was the coolest name, but we knew that's going to be the PvP server. Like, that's where all the big companies are going to go. That's going to be where... That was the Valhalla. Last of whenever the old ones launched, Valhalla was the PvP server. Everybody's like, I'm sticking away from that one. That's just going to be all PvP, no PvE. It's going to be crazy fucking fights, 24-7. So we stuck away from Devourer. Sure enough, that one capped in fucking 15 minutes flat. That motherfucker was locked. Done. Like, there were so many people that went to that one. And then they released Lilith, which was the side server for Devourer. And we almost joined Lilith. We were literally, there was people that were starting up their characters. Now, I'm going to stop right here and rewind and go back to where I said I thought it was going to be us 4. We had 16 people in Discord waiting with us, trying to pick a fucking server. And we started this at 10:30 a.m. We did not get into a server until 4:30 p.m. So the fact that they waited that long with us, I was like, holy shit. Like, these motherfuckers are troopers. So we were starting up Lilith, and then I was all like, man, dude, it's fucking 2 o'clock. There's still 3 hours before the Central people get home, and another half hour after that before the East Coast people get home, and we're on East Coast servers. I was like, I feel if we hold out, there's been a flagship server and a side server with each one. If we hold out, Amara's still going to release. It's a flagship server. We'll just jump on whatever that side server is. So they released Amara, and Lilith hadn't capped yet. And then Amara finally caps, and we're like, all right, Lilith is going to cap. It's going to be the new server. Now it's like 4 o'clock. This is going to be fucking perfect. Or no, it wasn't even 4 o'clock. It was like 3:30. I was like, it's going to be perfect. We'll jump on that one. It'll be close enough for everybody getting home to get on before it gets locked. And Lilith wasn't capping. And it still wasn't capping. And I was like, come on. So this is the part that was pissing us off. It was over the player cap. 2,500 people can play. And they were capping it when 2,005 people were in. And about 1,000 were in queue. Is when they were capped. Or when they were locking them. It had like 3,000 in queue. And they weren't locking it. They just physically weren't locking it. And then we were seeing the queues start to go down on the other ones. And so then Tony was like, I guarantee you, they're waiting for Seer to come down, and then they're going to lock Lilith. And sure enough, as soon as Seer got down to where those queues went from like 12 hours to get into the game to fucking 30 minutes to get into the game, Lilith locked, Seer unlocked. And I was like, oh my God, we fucked up. Because now anyone that we join, we're hours behind. Hours behind. And we're planning on getting in there, mad rushing to get enough money, 100K to buy a territory. I was like, we're fucked. Like, we waited too long. We're fucked. This sucks. So I was like, well, let's just wait it out. I was like, there's no way that they're going to have all these servers locked and one unlocked that's close to max population when the fuck we're on the East Coast servers. Like, the workload is going to be coming home. This is midweek. Like, people are going to be coming home from work. There's no way they're going to do that. And it was about 4:26 rolls around, and we had this guy in there, and he fucking cracked me up. He just, out of nowhere, Minotaur! And I was like, what? And he's like, Minotaur! New server, Minotaur! Just opened up! Go, 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 go! And so, like, we all ran to Minotaur so fucking fast, dude. Oh, my gosh. But it was crazy, man, to, like, wait that fucking long. Like, it was so stressful. Like, when the first one's released, we're like, oh, our plan is solid. Our plan is solid. Amara is our fucking safety net, but most likely we're going to go with the backup server to fucking Devour. And then it was like, the second one's fucking capped automatically, and we're like, all right, maybe not the backup to Devour. Amara is our safety net, backup to, or no, Amara is our game plan, backup to Amara is our safety net. And then fucking the third one came out, and then fucking Amara came out, and I was just like, oh shit, this isn't good. This is getting bad. The part where my heart sunk and I thought we really fucked up was about 30 minutes after they still hadn't capped fucking Lilith yet, or locked Lilith yet. They released a note in the dev forum saying, hope you're excited about joining New World again. Here's all the servers we released today. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Oh my God. But fucking, we held out. 30 minutes later, Minotaur pops. We all jumped on it, and all the people were able to get home and get on it. We were good to fucking go. It fucking locked. What? Yes, one more opened up after Minotaur, and Tony's super mad about it because we all love the Arthurian Legends. The fucking one that opened up 2 hours after Minotaur was called Avalon. Yep. Would have been fucking perfect, but oh well. I can deal with Minotaur. It's fucking fine. We own a fucking territory. Our company has 58 members and counting, and yeah, we fucking run shit over there right now, so I'm completely okay with it. Take it where you can, dude. Take it where you can. So, but yes, New World has been extremely fun coming back to. All the shit that I constantly bitched and complained about is finally gone. I mean, they've been releasing updates. Nothing's been game breaking. They've taken the server down one time for like an hour, and that was it. And that was just because there was somebody that was saying that there was a lot of widespread rumor about a potential dupe. They took it down for an hour just to make sure it wasn't, and fucking boom, we were right back online. So, yeah, I mean, I love everything that the fucking games brought. The fucking greatsword is fucking amazing. Oh, I love fucking fighting with that thing. It's so good. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man. I'm glad it's back. I mean, like I said, this is fucking my favorite MMO. I mean, I love Final Fantasy 14, but the fucking combat in this game is just so fucking good. It's so good. And it's been a lot of fun. It's even been more fun getting those Twitch drops. Those Twitch drops, that's where they fucked up. They were so excited about these Twitch, or the Twitch servers. They made 4 Twitch servers that were for 4 different specific Twitch groups. They're not allowed in each other's group. and it's big companies. So like one company, it's called the Bald and the Beautiful, and fucking what's his face runs that one. The dude from WoW that came to Final Fantasy 14, and now he's on fucking New World. Fucking big name, Asmongold. There you go, Asmongold fucking runs that one. And there's like 3 other ones, and so like their servers are fucking shit. Like their servers are fucking dying. And it's because everybody was so excited about doing these fucking servers. And the reason why they're doing it is like basically they're all racing to do these set goals that the devs have put out for the Twitch teams. And if you watch the teams go through, they give you really fucking good exclusive drops. So like the first drop was like fucking 8 items, and most of them are weapon skins and shit. The second drop was like another 8 items. The third drop was like fucking 6 items and a fucking tent skin that looks dope as shit. And then there's one more drop that's gonna happen. And so I've been watching the fucking shit they made for the third drop. Like the goals were just fucking outlandish. It was like catch like 10,000 legendary fish. I don't even want to fucking catch 10 fish, much less 10,000 fish, much less 10,000 legendary fish. Fuck you. Like, no. Like, the streamers are begging the developers to give them more codes to let people into these fucking private servers because it's taking them that long to complete these fucking challenges. Like, it's fucking insane, dude. I literally had this one guy stream up, and from the moment I pulled it up, it was whenever I first started getting the drops because I didn't know it backtracked. So like right now, if you haven't gotten any of the drops, you can start watching, and it starts from the first set of drops and brings you all the way through. So to get the first set of drops is an hour, second set of drops 2 hours, then it's 4 hours for the third set, and that's where they're at right now. They haven't gotten to the fourth set yet. And I was sitting there watching because the first 2 drops were already out, and this dude, so 3 hours, and he was at the same fishing pier the entire time. The entire time for 3 hours at the same fucking fishing spot. I was like,
why?
Fuck that. And it's a server goal. It's not just his goal. It's a server goal. And so there's like him and like 300 other people all crammed on his little fucking pier, fucking fishing, trying to get these goddamn 10,000 legendary fish.
Why would the goal something good to look at? It doesn't make sense.
No clue,
Plus,
brother.
He's not doing it right. Like, you want to find a secret hotspot, and you want to have as much fishing luck as possible, and the best fishing bait. Like, standing on one pier and just fishing is like, no.
Why
Even
not
if it
kill
was
10,000
this guy
turkeys?
goes to different piers and fishes for 3 hours, that's not good to look at with your eyes.
All I have to say is that I get, like, for some people that's fun. Like, I get it. They're psychopaths, like Canter. For some people it's fun. For me, there is one main quest where you have to go out and catch a 15-pound fish for this fucking bear. I almost wanted to delete the game just because of that quest. And it's not even hard. Like, I got it on my first try, but the fact that you forced me to go fucking fish pisses me off. Like,
For some people, doing the fishing is fun. I would argue for no people is watching someone do the fishing fun. That's where they just doesn't make any, like, the goal should be do 10,000 things that are cool and entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
But things that they do have coming down, 1, there's like fucking 3 new dungeons that I haven't even fucking done yet. 2, they have raids coming out, which are going to be fucking gigantic level fucking like companies that can have like 20 people in a big ass fucking dungeon, gigantic raid, gigantic bosses. That's going to be fun as shit. They're also taking their entire multiplayer structure, their arenas, which are 3v3s, and their OPRs, which are 2020s, and making that completely cross-server. Versus just having to worry about your server being healthy enough to do it, it's going to be completely cross-server. So you're going to be fighting people all around, which is stupid fucking smart for them. And then they're coming out with a transmog system, fucking finally. Should have been out fucking forever ago. I'm huge into cosmetics, so that's big for me. So, transmog system coming out, and oh god, what's the last thing I was gonna fucking point out? There was one more fucking thing that I was super excited about. What?
Mounts.
No.
They're coming eventually.
Eventually, but they don't need them. That game does not need mounts. If they were to take the map that we have now and completely copy it and then put it right above, and that was one big place, I would give you that we need mounts. All they need to do right now is stop the stupid you can't travel from anywhere on the map shit. Allow me to travel from anywhere on the map and just cost more Azoth. Plain and simple. That's all they fucking need. Like, make it expensive. That's fine. But just, like I said, the game's not big. Mounts are going to kill.
because they can sell you mounts.
I get that. I understand that, but they could also just sell you Azoth packs too, and it'd be the same thing. Like fucking people would buy Azoth all the time.
Like you tell me a neat looking horse.
Fucking put some like Azoth vial fucking strap contraption on your fucking arm and customize it, and then fucking sell fucking shit for that. They could find something.
I mean, I guess that's not as cool as a horse.
I fucking hate getting those missions to like 850, whatever away, and then like you're going halfway, and you look at your map, and you're like, well, shit, 300 that way. I gotta get this fucking fast travel so I can go hit that, and then go back to this just in case, so I can travel here again. Son of a bitch.
To be fair, it's not so much of a big a deal once you get enough money to buy 3 houses, which really isn't expensive. Like the lowest house is like fucking 2K. So once you can buy 3 houses, you have your inn, and then you have your 3 houses. All of those are travel from anywhere on the map. You can recall from literally anywhere. You don't have to be at a teleport node. You can be in the middle of a fucking fight, and you can recall. But whenever you recall to the inn, it's an hour cooldown. No questions asked. Nothing you can do about that. To where whenever you do it with the houses, you can pay a very small Azoth fee. It's normally like 2 or 3 Azoth out of your 1,000 to reset the cooldown instantly. And if you have a higher tier house, instead of it being an hour, it's only on a 20-minute cooldown. So then you have 4 different places that you can insta-recall, and then once you recall to that house, you can fucking teleport from anywhere for free from there because you're in a settlement. So then you're good to go. So once you have that, it's like I said, it doesn't make sense for mounts in my opinion. Like it's going to kill open world PvP. That's my fear of mounts. It's not that I don't think that mounts would work, but right now the reason why open world PvP is so fun is because everybody's having to run everywhere. So you could just be fucking going to go do a mission, and all of a sudden you see fucking 3 fucking flagged yellows coming, and it's like, oh, I'm about to fuck them up. Like, whenever they're on mounts, it's like they're going to fucking speed right past. Alright, sweet. Deuces. Like, the open world PvP is not going to be a thing anymore.
No. Yeah, you get your bowman or your musketeer, shoot them off
There you go.
But that's not fair, though, to the people who are melee. Like, I have to now run
Well, don't
around.
be melee. That's
No,
your own
fuck
fault.
that.
There's people on
No.
horses to shoot.
Fuck that. No.
That's-
Absolutely not.
Once you
That's
knock
on
off
you.
your mount, you can't recall your mount for 5 minutes. Now you
Brought a
have
sword to a
5
gunfight.
Put mounts in a game and make it to where if you're flagged up for PvP, you can't ride a mount. Like, plain and simple. Or your mount is like twice as slow than it normally is.
Every so often feet you travel on your mount, you burn Azoth. Some bullshit. Make it a negatory.
Put a
Whatever.
gas tank
A gas tank.
on your horse.
Stick it into the fucking horse's ass and fucking
Yeah.
go.
No, but it sucks for people like me because I like to run around PvP. But like I said, I'm a week after the game release, and I'm only level like 34. And so being a week after, you got people like grinding like Chris, and so now I run around PvP flag usually by myself because everybody else is higher level, right? So like I'm running and doing all these missions by myself, and I get fucked up so many times just because I'm like extra experience, and then bam, here's a bunch of level 57s that are just fucking, I don't know why they're here, but now I got to travel another 1,000 fucking kilometers because my last recall was way the fuck back there because I didn't make it right to my goddamn fast travel, so
Yeah.
for me it sucks. But
Not
everybody else-
100% though. Like, all James has to do is be like, hey, these guys are picking on me, and then we show up in fucking force like we did that one night. That shit was fun,
one
dude.
time we did, yes. That one time we did
That
when
shit
we were
was
camping
fun,
the fucking
dude.
fast travel.
Yeah. There was
Other
like,
than that,
it was like 4 level fucking 60 yellows that were just being dicks, and they were just sitting on top of this fast travel because that's like a big fast travel for new players because it gets you to a lot of the open fucking quests. And they were just sitting there fucking killing everybody that would step off the fucking pedestal because you want to be PvP flagged because it gives you 10% more EXP. It gives you 10% more luck. Like, there's just so many fucking like good perks of being PvP flagged. And so they were just killing like everybody that was coming off of this fucking thing. And so fucking James was telling us about it, and we had like, I don't know, like 8 of us from my fucking company show out there level 60s. It was just whipping fucking ass, dude. It was so much fun. Oh my god, it was so great. I actually love another one. Fucking Canter, your lady. Fucking when she sent us that message, she stopped mid game to screenshot these 2 people that were picking on her, and she's like, "If you see them, fucking make them pay." And we were killing yellows at this fucking fort. James, you were there with us the night that we found these, yeah. And then we were chasing these yellows out of this fort, and they were going to this respawn point, and all of a sudden I see those 2 fucking people, and I was like, hey, these 2 people, we gotta fucking fuck them up. And like, we beat the shit out of them. Every time they stepped off that platform, We were just sitting there fucking waiting and just beat the shit out of them to the point where she fucking messaged me the next day. She's like, I ran into both of them multiple times afterwards. They turned their PvP flag off, so you guys must have fucking ruined their fucking night. I was like, trust me. It was like a solid hour. Every time they came out there and thought we were gone, nope. Nope. We were just fucking hiding, waiting. Oh my god, it was so much fucking fun, dude. The game's been good. It's been good to come back to. They're doing a lot of good things. They're doing a lot of right things. So, like I said, we'll obviously still have to evaluate as it goes along. But like right now, with all the changes that they've made and the stuff they have coming down, like I'm super pumped for. I'm super fucking pumped for. So much of the stuff has been streamlined, so it doesn't take so much long, or it doesn't take so long to fucking grind up. Like even the expertise. I remember back in the day when I was trying to get my expertise from 500 to 600. I've barely worked on them, and I'm already average expertise of 530. Like, I've barely worked on them. I've maybe spent like an hour, tops, trying to do anything. So, which is your next fun grind. So, after you hit 60. Then you go to expertise. Then after that, you go to umbral shards. And then you're max level. Woo!
And then there's a heart gem that I've not even touched yet.
Yeah, I haven't even touched heart gems yet either, but that's not level-wise or anything like that. It's something completely different. It's a new mechanic that got added to the game. It's supposed to be like different heart gems do different superpowers depending on the weapons you use. So it's supposed to be like an ultimate ability to fucking use, and you can get it, level it up, make it stronger and shit like that. So it's completely new to me. I've never fucking seen it in action. I've never fucking seen one, so I don't know how that
Do
fucking
you
works.
get that at 60?
No, I'm 60 and I don't have one.
No, I mean, like, when do you unlock that? Like,
Yeah.
is it like a...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still locked on my screen. I'm 60 and it's still locked.
Oh, I guess.
So my guess would be whenever you hit 625 max level. That would be my guess.
Okay.
So, because you'll get to 60, and then you'll start working on your watermark or your fucking expertise is what they call it, and your watermark automatically starts out at a base of 500. At that, then you get to have fun. Like, it's not so much of a grind because you just get expertise by just doing fucking dungeons. Like, you could do your gypsum daily, which takes like an hour. But after that, you just jump in groups with everybody that's on and just run fucking dungeons. And every time you hit a chest, you get an expertise bump. So you just keep doing that. It's just literally just playing the game at that point. Going and doing chest runs and shit. Like, everybody gains from that. So all the higher levels are still... I mean, we literally ran a company chest run last night. And there were fucking 28 people from our company out there. And we were just fucking going through, just destroying fucking everything. So, at that point, you're just playing the game. And then once your expertise hits 600, which shouldn't take long, then you get these things called umbral shards. And that's whenever you run the dungeons and do the mutator version of the dungeons. So, like, the dungeons start out on normal, and they go all the way down to 10. And they're fucking hard. And you do the mutators, and, like, you have a time limit to make it through the dungeon. If you die, it hurts the time limit. If there's a team wipe, it significantly hurts the time limit. If you don't kill all the enemies, it hurts the time limit. Like, all this other shit. And the better your time, the more rewards you get, and then it unlocks the next level for you, and you just keep going down and down and down and down. That's a little bit of a grind, but it's a fun grind because it's constantly a challenge every single fucking time. And you get those umbral shards, and then you put that actually into your armor. So once you get your expertise up, you'll then start looking for armor pieces you want to keep versus just constantly swapping shit out. Because once you anything you get that drops at a 590, you can put umbral shards in to bring up to 625. So then you're looking for, like, this is my forever weapon. This is best in slot for me. Da 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 da. Like the sword I just got that's best in slot. It's called something Crater Maker. It's 590. All named items are 590. Anything that's got like a cool fucking name with the animated background is 590. So, and you'll be able to pump that up. So there's tons of different fucking 590 weapons. But yeah, like I said, super fun, super excited. I'm glad it's back, honestly. Having a lot of fun with it. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens and where it goes. But other than that, man, I don't know. At the same time, it's such a bad time. Because there's just so much shit coming out that I fucking want next year. Like, there are so many good games coming out next year. I mean, we got fucking Crisis Core right at the end of this. We got Resident Evil 4 Remake. We got Silent Hill 2 Remake. Fucking Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Part 2. Like, fuck me, dude. I'm going to be playing more video games next year than I think I have fucking the last 2 years combined. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's like 3 games that come out in a week of each other, like next week or last week.
Oh, yeah?
I want that, like, there's Tactics Ogre, which is a Square Enix joint.
Yeah.
That's like supposed to be like Final Fantasy Tactics. It's like about as good as Final Fantasy Tactics, and I really want to play that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a damn Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
Making
right.
a new Pokemon.
Yeah, another Pokemon game's coming out. That's true. I forgot
Friends
about
with Fuecoco and the Chonk.
that. There you go. Yeah, Pokemon fans
Also
be running
Bayonetta.
out and grabbing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. There's a lot of shit coming out for sure. It's even worse too because we started that new show, Demo Disrupt, and like I've been playing games that like I just haven't had time to play, and doing the demos for like fucking the Dredge, and now I want to kind of pick up the Dredge, and then fucking I played Cult of Lamb, and I kind of want to pick up Cult of Lamb, and
That game's pretty cool.
After we get through recording this podcast, I have another one set up, and I'm hoping that maybe it will be a shitter because it'll still be good content, but then it's not a game that I'm like, oh, I want to get.
I am definitely picking up the Dredge, regardless.
The Dredge was fun.
That game
dude.
was fucking.
I did get the demo after hearing about it.
It was good.
It's
it was good,
dude. It's good. And what I like about the demo is like it's technically the first chapter. So as long as you don't turn in
the key,
key,
the key, right? Yeah.
Yeah, at some point you'll get this equipment on the back of your boat where you can actually dredge shit out of the fucking water, and you're searching these boats for relics. The first one that you do is a ancient key, and it's big. It's big and pink. You won't fucking miss it.
I think it's the second one. I think the first one you get like a ring, and then you get the key. Like,
no, the
you're
ring
able to turn,
that was an off one. That was one that we just chose.
You're able to turn one thing in, I'm pretty sure.
No, you start out with the ring. That's how you get to him on the
Okay, that might be what that might be.
Because you.
I know you talked to him once,
yeah.
and then the second time you
go,
it's the end of the game.
So when you're actually using your equipment, you'll get this pink key. Because there's multiple spots where you can use your equipment and not get this fucking key. But there's one spot that story-wise is like fucking, it's this gigantic beacon in the fucking sky telling you like, hey, over here, asshole. Like, once you get that key and give that to him, the demo's over. As long as you don't do that, you can play as long as you fucking want to. Like, I fucking bought everything I could fucking buy. I did every single thing I could possibly do. I caught every fucking fish that you could possibly catch in that fucking thing. Like, I fucking explored everything I could in the fucking first chapter before I finally turned in the key and I was like, alright, cool, I'm done.
Did you ever get attacked by anything at nighttime?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's funny because I didn't know it was the same thing that had attacked you, but there's a ghost ship that's out there. And whenever it sees you, it comes fucking running for you. And you gotta try to fucking make it back to, like, where the fucking town and shit is, so that way it fucks off and leaves you alone. And one time I said, I knew I was getting ready to turn in the key, and I was like, fuck it, I want to see what happens whenever it hits you. It's the fucking anglerfish. It looks like a ghost ship from far away. And then whenever it gets to you, it then changes into an anglerfish and just fucks your shit up. So, yeah. That, I had another one that happened to me that didn't happen during your demo playthrough, where if, like, your fucking sanity's all fucked up, these, like, demonic looking fucking seagulls fly over your boat, and they swoop down and take fish out of your inventory. And, like, it's not like a swoop down, grab, and, like, I keep chugging, I'm gonna make it. Like, it's like swoop down, grab, like, it's that quick. Like, they were just fucking eating my goddamn stock. I was like, motherfucker, and there's nothing I could do about it. I just just keep chugging along until I finally
think that's
made
what I
it.
like about the game. You hit something, it takes, like, a random piece of your ship and damages it. Whatever's in that spot, you lose, Yeah. I think that makes it.
Yeah, it's a fun game, man. It's definitely
fun.
fucking worth the pickup. So, like I said, I'm kind of worried about what I'm going to be playing tonight because I'm hoping that it's not going to be a good game. So I'm not like, oh, I got to buy this too. So, but the first two demo disrupts have been a success. There's definitely been fucking two games that I fucking wanted to pick up, and that's what the fucking demo disrupts for. Either one, we're going to play a shitty demo and we're just going to make fun of it and it's going to be good content, or two, we're going to play a good demo and we're going to be excited about it and that's going to make good content, and then a minute later I'm going to have to buy the fucking game. So that's been the situation so far. But yeah, man, that's all that's been new for me is fucking New World, dude. I mean, I took off fucking work for that fucking game. I mean, I say that. I took off work because I have the fucking hours and I had to fucking use them, and I was like, well, I mean, it's the only fucking thing I would like to be able to spend just time on and not have to worry about work. And so that's what I did. Although, that didn't quite happen. I had fucking something very bad fucking happen work-wise, but it's not something I could talk about on air, so. But, yeah, that was fucking nutty. So, I basically ended up working like 2 of my days that I was supposed to have off and playing New World at the fucking same time, so. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so that's pretty much all that's been with me. Obviously, Canter, I've been fucking playing New World with you, and James, I've been playing New World with you. JoJo, what's been going on with you, dude? I haven't talked to you in forever, man.
Yeah, I guess I had to complete all my fucking battle passes finally. Like Overwatch 2, I unlocked that Genji skin,
There you go.
and Fortnite, I unlocked the and Stacy
Oh, the Spider-Man.
Spider Lady
Yep.
skin,
Spider-Gwen.
and uh, probably something else too. I don't know. There's a lot of, but now I'm free.
There you
Fallout 76, I was playing for some reason.
go. Yeah.
I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
It became way too grindy and drained my soul. But and actually, Canter, I play Marvel Snap now.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
I did
Game-
download Marvel Snap.
Fucking
Yeah.
absorbed my soul. Like and
It is very fun. My
Okay.
collection level is 333 right now.
I think I'm ahead of you. I'm at like 400 something maybe.
Wow. Did you
Yeah.
spend any money on credits or just?
Yes, because I hit a wall like pretty quick where you can't
Yeah.
upgrade stuff, and I was like, no, I want cards for deck. I need to cards. Stupid.
This is one of the first card games I think, except for ones that didn't interest me, that I'm totally free to play so far. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I started
Unless
late.
You count the battle pass. I did buy the battle pass.
Yeah, me too.
But
Fucking
not
battle
any-
passes, man. They
Yeah,
fucking
the
get you,
ba-
dude. I'm actually surprised New World doesn't have a battle pass, to be honest. I'm really fucking surprised.
I lied. I'm at 667.
Ooh.
I spent a bunch of money on credits. Not a bunch. That's saying a lot, but yeah.
So, what would you say your favorite kind of deck is to play?
I'm rocking a movement deck that I'm enjoying. A cloak and dagger that work together nicely, and vulture.
Vulture.
I have the ongoing abilities deck was the one I was using for a long time
Yeah.
up till.
There you go.
What do you
I've been
use?
Using, I've been doing a little movement as well. I don't have dagger, but I do have cloak and vulture and multiple man.
Totally.
Yeah, but I had been mainly using Carnage with Nova and
Yes. Go on.
just buff the whole board, you know. Fun.
Stuff gets crazy when you get into the third tier of cards.
Yeah,
There's
there's
some-
cool ones.
Wild stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if I ever get bored and want a fucking phone game, I can look at a Marvel
Yeah,
Snap.
games take no time. Is the thing. Like they're really
I
quick
do
matches.
gotta say that they are very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, even
Those-
James is playing this.
Look, I can't say like I'm level 600, but I don't even know about any of that, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
much still rocking stock deck. But anyways, the couple games that I have played, I remember maybe like 5-6 minutes, maybe like
Yeah.
let's say 10 minutes max, right, per game, and it goes pretty quick.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I might actually. I after hearing you talk so much about it, I might just download New World.
Bro, do it, please.
I took
Do it.
a look. You can make characters on the Minotaur server still.
Yes, you can. Yeah, it's
Oh,
unlocked.
look, I need somebody
The
else
whole
to join because I need
Dead
somebody
Funny
to
group
play
is gonna
with.
be
Okay?
there, dude.
Yeah.
The whole Dead Funny group's gonna be there, dude. Kelsey's
And I could
coming.
probably catch up to whatever level you are.
Yeah, I need
Oh,
somebody
quickly.
to run some missions with me, okay? Because I've been
Quickly.
running this shit solo since level 1.
That's not true. I came out there a couple
Right.
times. That's not true.
For
I mean,
PvP, oh, you ran me through that one.
I ran
what
into
was
the
it,
Marauder
that
shit and
issue
stuff
or
like
whatever,
that.
yeah.
I
That
do
old
need to
initiation.
take you. I do need to take you to go get your skinning to 200 because it takes an hour and 20 minutes to do that, and an hour of that is getting from 0 to 100. Once you hit 100, go from 100 to 200 is 20 minutes because there's this fucking farm that, and I'm not going to say it online because I don't want to jinx it. There's this fucking farm that is absolutely insane. If once again you get from 100 to 200 in 20 minutes, and it's never contested. I've never seen a single fucking person out there. I just took Canter's lady out there earlier today and got her fucking skinning to fucking 200. Like, it's insane. And you get about 2.5 to 3 levels just off of that, doing the skinning from 0 to 200. And then if you get all the teleport nodes on the map, and then whenever you get into Shattered Mountain, which is the very top, if you get all the actual locations, the question marks on the map, each one of the teleports are 1,500. And each location is 960 EXP. So that right there, you can get a good 2, almost 3 levels out of just getting all the fucking teleport nodes. And then once you finally hit like 55-ish, you'll be able to go into Dynasty. And there's this chick, if you go run a quest for her, which is crazy that this is not her first quest, because people first get in there looking for shit to level up. But if you go run her first quest for her, it gives you like 7-8 for experience, 7,800. Her fucking next quest gives you 35,000 EXP, and it's just doing the dungeon. That's all it is. Just run through the dungeon, 35,000. So you're gonna get a level, if not two, just from running the dungeon. If you grab some Marauder quests before you go into the dungeon, there's another level right there. And then you go fucking talk to the guy that's on the pier, which is a repeatable mission every time you do the dungeon. It's going to give you another 12k on top of that. And then her fucking thing. I literally, fucking Steven said I was cheating.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
You were there, yeah. I was like, he's like, oh, look, you're fucking 58. And then I went, did the mission, or did the dungeon, came out, it was like 59, 60. He goes, okay, how the fuck did that happen? Like, how did that happen? He's like, you're fucking cheating. I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's on sale for $20 because of the fresh servers and shit. I mean, there's never been a better time to fucking
That is
jump
not
in a new
true.
world. Oh, it went
As far
down?
as I can tell.
It went back down?
Normal.
It was
Yeah,
definitely 20. It was
Whatever,
20.
it's $40. It's fine. I have.
I was about to say, because Kelsey fucking bought it whenever it was 20. I know it was
How
20.
much is it now?
It's back up to its normal price,
It's 40.
39.99.
Yeah.
Or 50 if you want to get a deluxe edition with, I don't know, a skin for an axe.
It's not worth it. You could pick up
No,
New
it didn't. It did not seem like it.
No. You can pick up New World for $28 off of G2A and CD keys for $25. So it's still cheaper somewhere else too. So yeah, you can grab it from there too. But yeah, the deluxe edition is not worth it. You get like this fucking terrible clothing and then this fucking ugly ass dog to sit on the porch of your house if you want it for decoration.
I mean,
Other than
that was the most tempting part, is to have an ugly ass dog.
There are dogs that you can buy by yourself
Yeah.
out of the store too. So,
Okay, as long as the
Yes.
fine.
They're called porch pets. There's fucking dogs, there's griffins, there's dragons, there's lions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're porch pets. So, because that's something that people like because they're fucking weird, like Canter's lady, where they can decorate their house. And if you decorated your house with the most stuff and didn't break out the points, like it actually has a point-based system, so that way whenever you go, your house is the one that's recommended for people to go check out and stuff like that. So for people who actually like that and want to put their house on display because they got the best house, I'd rather just beat the fuck out of people and dominate them physically. That's my goal.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, great. And, well, like in Final Fantasy 14, it's like I can buy a bunch of Marlboro things.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
Marlboro,
in, Like in New World, who cares? It's
Yeah, they don't
a
have
chair, probably.
yeah, they don't have like a they don't have mascots yet. You know, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy's had years and years and years to build up all these different mascots that you could get in the game. You know,
Oh,
fucking,
you know.
I want a
Maybe I wasn't
Toddberry.
invested.
I want a Chocobo. I want a Moogle. You know, all these are
I have all of it.
Yeah, New World's like, here's this fucking wooden table that looks good that you can fucking make. Although, JoJo, they did add something new to the game, which is music. You can play music in New World now. Now, I know what you're
Ooh.
thinking. It's just kind of like fucking Final Fantasy where you just had the fucking instrument go. No. It's Guitar Hero in New World. Like, you actually,
is.
WASD space and then the two click-ins on the fucking mouse. It is flat out Guitar Hero. And you have a drum, a guitar, a mandolin, a bass guitar, and
Flute.
a flute. Are the 5 different instruments. And you can actually do songs. And whenever you do the song, each song you can pick a buff to go with it. So you play the song and then people can tip you. And if they tip you, they get the buff that you just played the song for.
Okay.
And you can add people to your group to play the music with you doing the other instruments. So you can have a full-out band fucking playing Guitar Hero. And shit.
I like that.
It's
that's
fucking
pretty-
cool, dude. It's actually really cool. Because there's times where we're PvPing and we'll be trying to cap a fort. That shit takes forever. So we kill everybody. They stop trying to come back and get it. And then we all just pull out instruments. And we're just fucking rocking and rolling while we're letting this fucking fort cap, dude. It's so much fun. It's hard, though. It's fucking hard. Holy shit. Especially when you got on the expert levels. It's like, goddamn. So, and they have tons of songs. Like, and the music's actually good. That's the sad part. Like, the music is actually good.
Is there like a freestyle mode, though? You just make...
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen that yet. No.
Final Fantasy, the fun thing is walking into a town and someone's just playing Basket Case
Yeah, right.
on on a mandolin or something.
Yeah. No, they haven't gotten there yet. Their songs are pretty good,
Okay.
though. They got a lot of different songs, and like I said, and the cool part is like, you unlock a song but you got the music sheet for a specific instrument. So like it even gives you more to like, oh, I want to get the guitar for this song, and I want to get the drum for this song. So there's definitely a grinding factor there too, which is pretty cool. So no, they did very well with adding that in, because that shit's been fucking fun, dude. Potter's, is it Potter's Run? I think it's Potter's Run. Best song, best. I played the fuck out of the mandolin on that song, dude. That mandolin goes fucking hard on Potter's Run, dude. I think it's my favorite instrument so far is the mandolin. That shit is fucking really good. But whenever you miss a note, everybody hears that shit, dude. Everybody hears that shit. I've never had more stress in my life to fucking perform than the first time I said, oh yeah, I'll come play music with you guys. And it was a group with two people who were really fucking good at it. I had never picked it up yet. I'm still finger stupid whenever it comes to the keyboard sometimes. I have to have those fucking like tactile keys on WASD just so I don't have to fucking look down. And I kid you not, dude, they threw my ass right on fucking expert out the gate, dude. I was missing notes left and fucking right, dude. Oh, it was so bad. Now
it was funny because I was standing there watching that 4-way orgy going on right there with music and shit. And about 3 songs later, Chris was like, "You know what? I just realized when it says WASD, it points which finger, the A and the A."
Oh my god!
You can hear him fucking up the whole song. Like every time he fucks up, you can hear it. And so he's like, "Jesus Christ! I just figured out it showed what."
I didn't notice that at all. I was just looking at the WASD, and so like with W, it has an up arrow to let you know that it's normally up, and then left, and then right, and then down. And I was all like, "Oh my god! I just recognized. Sorry, I just realized that."
It's hilarious.
Oh man, dude, fucking Sins was not letting me live that down. Every time I miss a note, he's like, "Damn it, Cloud! Get your shit together." And I was like, I'm sorry. Because if you miss one note, you don't get master. Like, you don't get the fucking 4 stars. You get 3 stars. So you have to fucking really try. But I actually went out and bought me instruments. One, the perk is, or I have 2 perks on each of my instrument. They're all the same perk for each instrument. The first perk is I get the maximum amount of the tip that I could possibly get, regardless of how I do in the song. Because I suck, so I want to make sure I'm still getting paid. And then 2... is the first note that I miss automatically doesn't count as the first note.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
It's a good perk.
Oh, yeah. So, keeps it going. But yeah, that was really cool they added that shit in, man. Like I said, I feel really good about New World. Like right now, it's in a spot where I feel that I can actually tell people to come play the game because it's not going to take them that long to where they can actually access everything. And plus, they've revamped so much shit in the beginning that it's actually worth playing now, so... If it wasn't for that, because like I've been wanting Kelsey to come play it for fucking ever, because I think she's going to absolutely fall in love with the game. I know a lot of the games that she likes to fucking play. We played a lot of games together, and she's gonna love being in there and playing with fucking ice and void and fire and shit like that. She loves the magic shit. She's gonna love that. And I was like, Kelsey can't fucking dedicate 150 hours to come fucking play a game. It's just not gonna happen. Like it's just not possible. Like it wasn't a world where I could see like casual players. It just wasn't. Now I can see that.
And that's where I fell off the first time. I got to level 29, and dude, I probably put that. And that was probably like a month, maybe 2 months of on and off because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time. And I've maybe played this one 4 or 5 sessions. I don't know my total hour count on it right now, but and like I said, I'm already 34, so you can definitely tell that there's a difference.
Oh, big time.
In the level.
Yep, big time. So, and they even fucking went through and looked at every single one of the other levels too, like logging and mining and shit, and all that got rekitted as well. Everything got brought down to be actual, like, obtainable and not just not wanting to play. So, yeah, no, they did a lot of good shit with it.
JoJo, you probably could catch me in probably like a week. I mean,
not even a week.
Honestly, yeah, I guess
not even a week
for me, yeah, but honestly,
probably quicker.
Yeah, I mean,
we got on. Yeah, we got on and we left the.
I'll be at 34 tomorrow.
When we left the beach and started fucking like actually playing, I think I was playing for maybe a solid 6-7 hours, and I was probably already at 30 at that point, if that.
Oh, okay, then I'll be.
It was quick. It was quick.
All of us coming back to it had the advantage of we all know where basically everything was, and so we were just on speed mode and going through it, but. As a new player, especially if you want to like experience the world just a little bit, because they did a really good job making it a really nice, cool world to explore. There's a lot of locations to look at.
Yeah, the game's gorgeous. The game's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I could just shoot wolves with a gun.
That's true.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I
always
looked it
something you
up.
can do.
I'll just have a gun and then shoot with my gun.
Yeah, you get the musket and the blunderbuss. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I actually got to see the blunderbuss in action the other day. That thing is fucking crazy. Like, fucking Old was with me. We were chasing down these fucking yellow guys, and he shoots this fucking grappling hook out. No, grappling hook.
Oh.
It shoots a grappling hook out, and it's stuck into the dude's back, and then it just pulled Old all the way up there to the fucking guy. I was like,
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ. Because the blunderbuss is a fucking shotgun, so whenever you're close range, it's going to fucking hurt.
He stole the Doom Eternal thing with the grappling hook on the shotgun. That's great.
And then it also has a net where if you shoot it and it hits the person, like, it immediately disappears, but it slows them down. So then they're running slow for a little bit before they can start going again. And yeah, he did. Every time somebody was running from us, I'd be like, "Old," and you'd see either a net or a grappling hook go flying. And I was like, "All right, cool. He's gonna slow him down. I'll get up there," because he was running blunderbuss and ice gauntlet. That was actually that shit. I wish I would have had my fucking game capture on. Oh my god, we literally were capping the fucking fort, and these fucking yellows came in. It was 6 of them and like 3 of us. No, it was 4 of us. And I saw them coming in, and I immediately threw my grab well, which just held them in place where they couldn't move. And then both my mages did ice shower, and I just spun in there with my sword. 7 seconds flat. Killed 6 people in 7 seconds flat. Old goes, I guarantee you they have no idea what the fuck just happened. Like, they're like, what just... And so we're running, and some of us split off a little bit. But we're trying to turn in these PvP missions to bring our influence down a little bit. And fucking my 2 guys who were trying to, like, kind of somewhat heal, they're just fucking around with it right now. They were trapped behind this rock because the guys had came back and met them on the beach. And I was up on this cliff. And I was all like, oh, I'm on my way. So now, right at this point, it's, fucking 6v2. And my fucking buddy Solus goes, it doesn't matter. Once they see clouded, they're gonna fucking run. And so I'm literally coming from the side, so they don't even see me, and they're running straight at my guys. I see one dude run up the rock that they're hiding behind, and then one dude go to the right, one dude go to the left, and I throw my grab well, and it hits right at the rock, and just stuns all 3 of them, and I come sliding in, killed all 3 of them, turned and looked, and the other 3 had already taken the fuck off and started running. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's 3v1 at this fucking point. They were just fucking gone. I was like, I'm sorry, dude. The fucking great sword is broken, and I'm fucking loving it right now. It's amazing. Like, I'm gonna use the fuck out of it. So, yeah, it's been fucking fun, man. I've had a great fucking time. I'm so glad the game's back, but like I said, as long as they keep going the trajectory they're going with not breaking their game every time they release an update, I think that we might have something going on here for finally. But like I said, back in the day, I mean, it's hard to play a game and not be able to be excited about new shit coming out, because it was like, oh, what else are you going to break whenever you release this new shit? Like, hey guys, we're giving you OPR, sweet, 20v20, and it's like, oh, by the way, wars are shit, because OPR instances that we put in, and they're super laggy, so if you go to war, you're going to probably lose your territory, because it's going to lag you out, and we don't know how to fix that yet, and that fix took about a month and a half for them to finally fix that, so that was rough. So, but they fixed the econ in the game and shit too, and they're doing stuff that, is kind of stuff I don't agree with, like the 35 cap that's going to come out. I think is very bad for small companies, which, I mean, really, small companies aren't supposed to own territories anyway, but they're going to make it to where, like, you have to have 35 of your own people slotted to defend your territory. Only on defense. Offense, it has to just be 10. But on defense, it has to be 35 of your own people. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're going to implement a cooldown where if you leave a company and join another one, you have to wait an entire week before you could be part of their wars. An entire week. And the reason why they're doing that is to stop shell companies, because there's a lot of fucking shell companies that would just fucking, they'd have 100 members, spread them out through fucking 8 different companies, and then they would just grab every single one, because if you own a territory, you get to set your siege window. So ours is set at 9:30, or no, it's going to be 10 to 10:30 Eastern time. So 9 to 9:30 Central for us. And if we get siege for war, no matter what day it comes on, no matter when they do it, it will be at that time is when we go to war. So if you own 2 territories, they share the same siege window. So they could siege both territories at the same time, and now you have to pick which one you're going to defend and which one you're not. shell companies got around that, so it would be the same company, but they owned, another company with one member in it to own that fucking territory, so they could set the siege window at a different time and then just slot all their main people into that war as well. So that's why they're doing it. I get it. It just ruins diplomatic relationships, in my opinion, because that's how we did that on our old server. Was like, hey, we'll fucking slot 5 of your guys, da 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 da, and then now we have this like fucking open friendship where you're slotting 5 of our guys every fucking war and blah 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 blah. Like the relationships are gonna suffer from it big time for sure. But at the same time, fucking shell companies kill servers, and I would much rather the fucking server stay alive than fucking having to worry about whether or not we're gonna be able to be friends, because now I can only slot fucking 15 people from outside my company. So
all of that sounds insane.
it's the politics, man. The politics of that game are crazy, dude. It's
JoJo's making his character right now.
The politics are fucking nutty, dude. It's fun, man. It's a good game. Like, whenever you're not having to worry about that because you're not a governor and you're not running your own territory, it's fucking fun. But I like that shit. I like having my own territory. I like having to slot for wars and make up strategies and shit on what I think is going to win, and do the same thing for invasions and shit like that. Like, that to me is fun. So even though it's stressful for sure, because like I said, right now the game is so new, or the servers are so new, no one's making money. So like, we just got hit hard. We had to pay $61,000 in our taxes for the week, and our territory has only made $24K. So we're like bleeding money. Like, fucking leadership had to like get together, do a shit ton of grinding, and throw in a shit ton of money just so we could fucking pay our taxes. So it's probably not smart we own a territory, but by the end of next week, we'll be making money. So I won't be worried about it. We're probably going to become a net somewhere around, my guess would be 100, maybe 120K. So then we can start investing money back into the members. Firstly, the members who put in money. We have one guy that spent like $30,000 into our company, like just dumped it right into the company so we could fucking buy our fucking territory. It was like, holy shit, dude. So I mean, I know I got close to that, but I didn't have like just 30K to just throw in. I maybe put in like 20K, so this is 100,000 to buy the territory. So, but now they're all bought up, so now you can only get one by going to war. And that's gonna be fun. 15K to go to war. So, but we'll have to just wait and see what happens. But enough of New World. We might as well go ahead and wrap it up. We've been fucking New Worlding it up on this fucking podcast. Hopefully this excites some people that want to fucking come play New World. I know I got really down on it before it died. Big time. But for those of you who actually did watch the podcast and actually came and joined us on Dominor, that was really, really cool. So I'm giving you the option to come do that again. If you are watching this and you're like, okay, I want to try out New World again because Chris has made me want to try it out again, we are on Minotaur as the server for US East, and we are Saris Blade is the name of the company, and that's the one that we're running. Same leadership structure as last time, so you'll have me, Tony, Flap, and JJ in there, and we own Monarch's Bluff again. Imagine that. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So fucking jump on, shoot me a message. I am now Clouded Fantasy. That's right. I can't be Clouded Blade because Clouded Blade already exists. And I did not feel like deleting a character that had 1,700 hours on it just so that way I could have Clouded Blade. I tried to just
You
get
didn't
Clouded.
consider just spelling Blade differently?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to do it that way. I tried to just go Clouded because that's what anybody just calls me anyway. No one goes, Clouded Blade! They're just like, Clouded. Couldn't have Clouded, so Clouded Fantasy was actually how I got Clouded Blade. My dad's saves on all of his video games were Clouded Fantasy. So then I saw the Clouded and thought that was cool. So then I made all my saves Clouded Blade. So I have taken that name and am fucking using it. So yeah, Clouded Fantasy on Minotaur, US East. Come join us. It's a lot of fucking fun. Slots are filling up quick though. I will say that. We can have 100 people in the company, and we are pretty much done with week 1, and we're already at 58. So it is... we're getting a lot of members very fast, so I'm not expecting to grow as quick as it did.
You think Fart is taken?
Fart? I have a guy in my company called the One Who Farts.
Yeah, he who farts.
Or no, He Who Farts. That's what it is.
Yeah,
He Who Farts.
yeah.
So
Then
I'm gonna guess
Farts
Farts is probably gone, but He Who Farts. So you can probably get a little. That was actually funny. I was watching the company chat today, and fucking Steven goes, "I smell fart," and I was all like, yeah, that's just your own breath. If you'd stop eating ass, you wouldn't smell that so much. And then he put, I'm running behind He Who Farts right now, asshole. I was just like... Oh, man. I love it, dude. I love it. But yeah, so once again, come join the server. We got our Discord going again. We got that all outfitted. We have anywhere between 15 to 20 people in the Discord almost at all fucking time. It is so much fucking fun. There's a lot of people.
Packed.
Everybody's fucking chill. As Tony has recently started to use it in the whenever he goes to recruit for our channel, we have a very dad vibe in our fucking Discord. So everybody's laid back, chill, cracking jokes. So it's been a lot of fun. So come check us out. But other than that, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications. That way you get notified next time we upload another video. Hit us in that comment section below. Let us know your thoughts and views. Are you coming back? If so, if you get in a Minotaur, like I said, drop your name here. Obviously, hit me up in the server. Other than that, make sure you check out those links down there, and we will see you next time.